If you guys do not make anything else on this channel, you need to make this eggplant parmesan. Okay, this stuff was delicious. I actually made this video a couple days in advance, and I'm telling you, my family and I, we bodied this food. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is slice our clean eggplant into even rounds. You want things to be even because you want everything to cook at the same time. And the key to preparing eggplant is you want to salt them really heavily. Now, the reason why I do that is because sometimes eggplant can take on a really bitter flavor, and what the salt is going to do, it's going to draw out all of that bitter liquid. So you're going to go super heavy on the salt on both sides of the eggplant, and you're going to let that sit for an hour. So typically I will just do this while I get my other dishes prepped and let the eggplant sit before we can make our eggplant parm. As you can see, there's little droplets of the eggplant liquid on there. Boom, there it is. And that's exactly what we wanted to get rid of. Now, this is also a really great step to take if you're going to make roasted eggplant or eggplant lasagna. I love eggplant lasagna. Actually, I'm gonna make that in another video. So once my eggplant is salted and the water comes out, I'll typically rinse them off and pat them dry, and that's why they look like this. I rinse them off with cold water and patted them dry. There you see I have an egg wash ready to go, and to my seasoned Italian breadcrumbs I am adding onion powder, Italian seasoning. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic powder. When it comes to eggplant parm, don't go too crazy with the spices because you don't want to overpower the dish. I added in some paprika and some parsley. Try to stick with Italian or Italian-ish kind of seasonings. Make sure you season well, but don't go crazy adding stuff like, I don't know, cumin or coriander or anything wild like that. Try to stick to the basics when it comes to this because you can really throw the flavor off if you start going too wild. I'm not saying don't experiment, but be careful with your experimenting. Now y'all know she doesn't like to get her hands dirty, so I am using a fork to first dip my eggplants in the egg wash, and then I am patting them into the breadcrumb mix that we just seasoned up, and I put them all on an olive oil lined baking pan. After I pop that into the oven, this is what they look like at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes. Take a listen. I got that from Chef John. He's always trying to make you like hear the crunchiness of the chicken that he makes and all of that amazing stuff that he has over on his channel. So I am plopping down some homemade marinara sauce or pasta sauce down onto my baking pan, and I am lining it with my first layer of crispy, delicious eggplant. Now this is really just a layering game. Alright girl. A layering game, so we're just gonna do eggplant, sauce, and our two cheeses that we're going to be using today, which are mozzarella, as you can see here, some fresh mozzarella, and then of course topping it with some Parmesan cheese. You know, I'm being a hypocrite right now because I always rant and rave about grating your own cheese, and I bring out my crappy janky cheese grater to show you that you can grate your own cheese, but this time around y'all can see that bag. I know you see that bag in the background. So I decided to just get the pre-shredded cheese because that's all I had access to at the time. But please if you can get a block of Parmesan and shred it yourself, it will be even more amazing. So at this point you can tell the order, right? Sauce, eggplant, mozzarella, Parmesan. Eggplant, sauce, mozzarella, Parmesan. So you just keep doing that until you reach the top of your container. I would say try not to do more than 3 or 4 layers, just because you don't want your eggplant parm toppling over when you place it onto your plate. Or maybe you do, I don't know your life. So I would suggest not doing more than 3 to 4 layers. Now these are going in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees, and when you pop them out, this is exactly what they should look like. They look amazing. You see the cheese bubbling, you see the sauce bubbling. Ugh, I couldn't wait to eat this. I know that I had to take pictures, because once I cook this food, I have to take pictures for you guys. But man, that was hard. That was really difficult. I topped everything off with some parsley just to garnish and make it look beautiful and presentable, which you don't have to do, but if you have guests, it looks nice. Look at that little crust on top of the cheese. Ugh, delicious. So now it's time for me to serve it up and get ready to try it. Ooh, this stuff was super heavy too. You know, when it's like a substantial, hefty meal. Look at that cheese pull. Amazing. I sound like I'm watching some kind of an Olympic sport. Like, ooh, what a feat. That looks amazing. Nah, it's just some eggplant parm that was really bomb. And I really suggest that you guys try it. Ooh, I just took a bite there. You guys should definitely try it because it was amazing. This is my piece, y'all, so don't mind my fingers being all in it. Get you a spatula, but here's one more quick look at how amazing and delicious this eggplant parm was. Thank you guys for stopping by Season That Ish, where we believe, or I believe really, that your food should never ever be bland. I hope you subscribe for more content. I post 4 times a week. Give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and share if you feel like it. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.